And we're live. We're not actually live, though, are we? No, this is a recording, but we will do it live. I'll record it live. How's that? It is Tuesday, and it is January 23rd, 2024, here on another off school day for Kid 3. I mean, do you even go to school anymore? Couldn't do e-learning. Apparently, there's some sort of rule in Indiana. You can only do 3 e-learning days a semester. And they've had three e-learning days in the last, week? First, it was bitterly cold. Then we had a bunch of snow. And then last night, we had freezing rain. So the roads were wah, wah, wah. So he is enjoying another day. And he thinks it's funny. And I'm like, this day has to be made up. Now that's 2 snow days you have to make up. You're not going to be laughing on later in the year when it's warm and you're in school. So there you have it. But I remember being that age, don't you? We were always had our fingers crossed for a potential snow day. Enough of that babble. If you didn't tune in yesterday, here are the moves that we made, the options that we sold. Rivian calls, Celsius calls, Devon Energy calls, Palantir. We sold calls on Friday, rolled it again on Monday. Hello. Clean Spark. All of those added up to $3,949 in the premium. And just when you think that you had your all-time best day, I think that was close. I'll have to research that. We beat it today. How'd you do that? Well, we sold 3 call contracts on Tesla, and it's just a short trade. Expires on Friday. It is earnings tomorrow after the bell. So that contributes to the enormous amount of volatility. So we were able to capture $816 for those 3 contracts. EOG, I went ahead and rolled the dice. Where are they at right now? 110.47. Rolled the dice. Took my chances earlier when EOG and ExxonMobil were both running. Sold calls on both. So I did a conservative 118 on EOG because I'm way down in my whiskey on my cost basis there. 30 contracts, $629. ExxonMobil. Excuse me. I have a way better position in cost basis on ExxonMobil. It's like 98 and change. So we sold the 101s, 30 contracts. Is that 2-2? We'll check that. That should say the 27th, right? I think so. We'll have to check that Tesla when we go to the big board. I think it expires Friday. Yes, indeed. GDXJ, we bought those on Friday, I believe, and was able to sell calls today. $34.50 above our cost basis of like $33.61. Check your notepad, the handwritten notepad. $33.68. So we did sell it nearly $1 above. And expires next Friday. Collected $540 there. GDX, another gold miner, $919. And then we bought to close. We had the 10 put contracts on Alcoa expiring Friday, and I'm sure they would have been just fine, but it was only $1 a piece. So closed those out and put $25,000 back into the hopper. Collected $4,633. And then if you tuned in on Sunday, I had a very special Sunday video for you. I was going over what was happening on the trade journal. I like to keep a little trade journal to pick my own crazy brain and just record the thoughts that I'm having in real time. And then I could look back on them and what was I thinking when I did this or I did that? And the evolution, because I am new to trading. The evolution is, of course, inevitable. Already happening, as you can tell by the trading style. It's actually just changed again recently, hasn't it? Gotten a little bit more aggressive. So it's an experiment to see if I could handle being more aggressive. So I wanted to go through. So here was the plan. ExxonMobil, Tesla, SoFi, Celsius, USO, UCO, Target, Devon Energy, GDX, and GDXJ, which is the junior gold miner. So that plan was here as far as covered calls are concerned. And then what we've done so far, actual. So here's an example. So like the ExxonMobil, $1,000 was the plan. The actual is $1,739 because we had a little bit of that pump this morning on ExxonMobil. Tesla planned 500, got 816. SoFi, I haven't pulled the trigger yet because they're not cooperating. I literally had my finger on the trigger, but I got greedy yesterday. If you were watching SoFi at all, it went up to, I don't know, 820 a share. And I was like, I'm selling 850 calls right now. And then it was like that greedy second one. Maybe it goes to 850 today. So I like, I'll check back in an hour. And then of course it was well under $8 when I checked back. So I'm still watching it as we speak. Currently trading at $7.79. Looking for it to get to $8, and then I'll trade 850 covered calls on the SoFi. And I know you'll shake your head, and I'll hear the rocks and the marbles shaking around in there. Because SoFi, I think, is it pre-market on Monday or aftermarket? I think it's pre-market. Let's go to SoFi. See when they report earnings on the 29th. Pre-market. So that'll be exciting to wake up Monday and be like, okay, everybody, it's like Christmas morning. But maybe I'll already have 850 calls on the board, and then, whatever. If they pump to 10, I'll sell at 850. Or I'll roll if I get the right premium. So nothing yet on SoFi. USO and UCO, those are currently active on the board. We'll likely be rolling both of those again if we have the opportunity and if we can catch 20+% annualized premium. Target, same thing. Those are active on the board now. Trading, I've got 138s on the board and it's at like 141. So we'll keep watching that. Devon Energy, 250, traded the 160. Because I traded that yesterday because I was like, I'm so tired, Devon. You're not coughing up any cash flow. So they coughed up a bit for us. GDX plan was 1,000, got 919. GDXJ plan was 490, got 540. And then added to, we were going to wait for Rivian to go up even higher. Or I should say wait for it to go green at all. It did so yesterday. So he sold conservative covered calls at 19 because that covers our cost basis. And they coughed up 239. Palantir, that was that roll we weren't planning yet. Collected 1360, CleanSpark 1200, and EOG 629. So far, just 2 days of trading, and we're at 85.92 as far as premium collected. So got that going for us. Wanted to share it with you, but let's check, see what's going on. We're up $6,500 today, making our way back to you, babe. So we need to add in AT&T because right now it's above 17. Say we traded it 1 week, how would that look? Or 2 weeks even. It doesn't matter. And I really don't need to own it either, but if I can continue to trade into some cashish, I'll do so. So the 17s would be $50. So what's that annualized? It's like $1. So if we had $50 divided by 17,000 divided by adding, so it would be a net change of 7 days. So we would use 7 as that number. And 15.3, I would take it. I'd take it because I enjoy collecting dividends from AT&T. What is their yield right now? It's pretty good, right? It's got to be around 8. Is it around 8? Let's find out. Dividends. 8. Where do you get 8 at? 6.61. Pretty good, though. Why is this thing wobbly? Squirrel. It's bothering me. Okay. Anyway, back to the board. What else is on here that we'll be looking at? So the Alcoa, the trade is way down in its whiskey because Alcoa is running to the sky. Currently at 29.53. We are a little premature there, but that's okay. We'll roll that if it has enough premium. Otherwise, we'll let it go. What did we call it yesterday? Swing options, the swaptions. That's the swaptions, one of the swaptions trades. Palantir, we'll be closing that probably early. but right now it still has some dough in there. So we'll let it go till it gets down to a penny, and then we'll sell out of or we'll buy those closed for $20. Target, where are we at? Target is at 140, currently down 0.16% today. But you still got some action here between what's left on this and what's the difference here, right? It's getting way closer than it was yesterday, so that's what we want to see. As far as the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic value, yeah, so there's Tesla. We just had a clerical error. Let's change it. So it's Friday, that's the 26th, right? Yep, 26th. 126. Okay. So we got that going for us right now. Tesla reports, as we talked about, after the bell on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, after the bell tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. And of course, the conference call will be interesting as well. So I've got them covered both ways. I'm good. I make money on either of these if it decides to run. And if it dumps, I'll be ready to buy. Unity, same thing. Unity had a little run on us. So where is it at? 34.32. So that Unity has a lot of volatility. So, and when is there? Did I write it down here? No. Let me check again. So many different positions to consider. Let's see what I think it's the end of the month. Yeah, the 26th. They're going to announce earnings. So we'd be able to roll. Let's just check it now just to show you. I bet we can easily roll the 34 for next week and still make money. That's how volatile that Unity is, but it's a great company. Great company, but very volatile. Yeah, so we can go up to, we could add 50 cents to our position, right? In appreciation, which on 1,000 shares is $500, and collect $270. So that'd be $770. So we would do that all day and twice on Sunday, because our plan will be to play earnings as well, but with the biggest amount of premium and share appreciation possible on Unity. And then you could take them. If you want to take them, take them. And then UCO and USO, we'll be looking to roll those at the end of the week. And the VIX leveraged ETF, we can roll that as well. So that's a live look in. Turned the fireplace on in the basement about an hour ago, so it should be heated up just nicely for me to go down there and play a little Call of Duty. How old are you? You're never too old to play video games. I've been addicted to, on Call of Duty, what is the latest one called? Whatever the latest one is, it's something 3. Call of Duty 3, we'll just call it that. Anyways, there is a what is it called? I play it all the time. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, you get dropped into the war zone, and it's 100 live people from around the world battling it out. It's a battle royale. That's what it's called. So it's the old battle royale. 100 people. It's every man for themselves, and the last one standing wins. So I've had my top finish so far has been 6, and I'm not even any good. It's just I have strategy over these young kids that are just way better and have way better reflexes than I do, and better equipment, because they you can buy better guns and better equipment to take hits from the bullets. I don't know why I'm telling you this right now, but that's what I'll be doing next, playing a little Call of Duty. But a funny text earlier. So Lady Lovely is getting her hair done as we speak. And out of the blue, she just texted me and said, "I love you." And I said, "Why'd you say that?" Just making sure you know that I'm very thankful we met and married and built a family and a great life. Why'd you read that out loud? Now you want to cry. So then I responded with, "If you're so thankful, where the heck is the fresh chip dip?" She was supposed to make me some fresh chip dip. She forgot, which is totally unlike her. She's like a task master. She gets 10 times more done than I do and is 20 times more important to this family than I am. So if anybody cherishes anyone, it's me cherishing her so much. And like I've always told her, you ever leave me, I'm coming with you. So I got that going for me. And what I'd love to also have going for me is for you and I to continue our relationship together as we're becoming best friends in stocks, options, and dividends. Please click the like button, subscribe, leave me a lovable comment, and share with one of your good friends. And I will see you in the next video.